Please don't snow tomorrow. Anyway, welcome to another episode. I know it's pretty soon, especially considering I just beat Lair the Shadow Broker. But I couldn't think of anything else to stream. And I really wanted to play this again. Anyway.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Shepard has a serious case of gorilla face.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
You may want to do that sooner than later, Liara. I don't mean that in any racial way. I just mean that because his fucking face juts out a lot. Kind of like a gorilla's, like his lips from certain angles. Miss Tassoni.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatross traded intel. And now it's ours.
Just be careful.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
If you're in over your head, you could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Oh, the location does make sense. I mean, you've got super sensitive information from everywhere in the galaxy.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
Why is he helping the Collectors?
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets.
Why was he helping the Collectors?
There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
Just because I'm curious, are you two...
So, you and Farron?
We're just friends. Commander, are you jealous?
Just
If
asking.
you're concerned, maybe you should do something about it.
I'm sorry, Liara, after... Well... I don't know how to explain it. But after basically pushing everyone away... I don't think it's meant to be.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning and the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
We'll talk about us at a later
It's good
moment.
talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy
Sounds good. Next time I come down, it's a date.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh shit, I probably... Alright, so let me look... Actually... Sorry, I'm gonna have to... Hold on. Sorry, there's something I wanted to show on the... on one of the monitors, but I forgot that if you talk to Liara, it kind of locks you out of the monitors for a bit.
I've set up a few
What's this?
That's the...
My manual is ready.
And yeah, I'll just skip the dialogue we already heard. The one I wanted to Anyway, the one I wanted to show is Tally's. Mechanic and engineer, typical Quarian investment in species future instead of personal advancement. Father's work useful in widening tensions between Geth and Quarian races. Ugh. But here's the funny part. Suit process log. Upgraded interface, GUI for Relic technology, fee authorization, Project Haestrom. Upgraded suit diagnostic for radiation detection, fee authorization, Project Haestrom. Upgrade Omni tool for enhanced data integrity, Haestrom. Upgrade translator software for all human languages. Installed suit application, NutraScan 2.2. Installed suit application, Engine Master 3.6, human vessels. I must have been after she came aboard. Here's where it gets a little funny. Installed suit application, NerveStim Pro. Download entertainment vids, Exiles, Portraits of the Lost Quarians. Installed prototype defense suite, Shieldjack 0.8. Authorization Admiral Hangarl Vasnima. Upgrade medical scanning and quarantine suite. RAM process infection treatment isolated. Okay, so that's... Huh. Downloaded education vid, dealing with loss. That's after we got back from the Alarai. Here's where it basically gets... where Tally's a little dirtier than we... a little more perverted than we believed. Uninstalled suit application, NerveStim Pro. Reinstalled suit application, NerveStim Pro. Downloaded education vid, Understanding Body Language, Human Edition. Right around when I started talking to her, I'm guessing. Downloaded entertainment vid, Feed and Flotilla. And installed suit application, NerveStim Pro. Download education vid, Human Courtmanship and Mating. Jesus, Tally. Installed suit application, Immunoboost Professional Edition. Reinstalled suit application, NerveStim Pro Deluxe Edition. Jesus, Tally. I get you're in a suit, but come on. Anyway, on to the more serious stuff. From Mass Effect 1, even. Email chain to Shadowbroker from Zora and Araya. I know you don't know me. I'm the daughter of Admiral Rael Zora. I've run into some trouble on my pilgrimage. I was investigating a disabled Geth and found a recording that seems to indicate a Spectre named Saren is working with the Geth. He's betrayed the Council, and he is working for some group called the Reapers. I'm on Citadel now, but Saren's people are after me. This is too big for me to deal with. I'm willing to offer you the information in exchange for protection. Are you interested? To Tali Zaranaraya from Shadowbroker. I'm interested, and you were smart to come to me. I have an enforcer on the Citadel named Fist. He can protect you. Give him the information, and let him get you someplace safe. To Shadowbroker from Tali, no deal. Saren has turned too many people against me. If we're doing this, I want to meet you in person. I can't trust anybody else. Tali from Shadowbroker, understood. I'll meet you in person. Fist will set it up. Fist, Shadowbroker, and forward you the intel on the Quarian named Tali Zora. She wants a meeting. She's got valuable intel. Get her someplace safe and avoid any intelligence channels. Spectre Serenitarius is after her. When you get the intel, kill the Quarian and any of our operatives who had access to the data. This information cannot be compromised. Top-level security. You'll be compensated for the loss of any of your people. To Shadowbroker from Tali. Your agent was compromised. He tried to sell me out to Saren. I've turned the information over to Human Alliance Commander named Shepard, and I think I've got all the protection I need. Thank you for your offer. I hope this does not affect any future exchanges. To Tali from Shadowbroker. Of course, I apologize for Fist's behavior. Should you ever change your mind, I'd be more than happy to offer my personal protection. Please contact me at your earliest convenience. But you told him to. You're a dick. Anyway, keystroke recording on utility use Citadel. Begin new message. Dear Sen and Hesesh Joran, I am Erase Line. To the parents of Meyer Joran Voss Erase Line, my name is Talizor Voss Nema, and I led the unit where your son was killed on Haestrom, partial line erase, led the unit on Haestrom where your son died. Unit on Haestrom where Mayor Joran died. I don't know Mayor Joran very well, but it seemed like a good soldier and a brave young Erase Line. I didn't get the chance to know Mayor very well, but Erase Line. I only served with Mayor for a short time, but I was impressed by his bravery and his commitment to his people, save progress. He died so that I could Erase Line. He saved me at the sacrifice of his Erase Line. He gave his life to get data that the Admiralty Board felt was partial line race. To get data that will one day bring us back to the homeworld. I don't know if that helps, partial line race. Back to homeworld, and we all honor his sacrifice. Save progress. I regret, Erase Line. I am sorry for you. Erase Line. I understand what you must be, Erase Line. Save draft and exit. I'll show the rest of these another time. I just wanted to show you the bit where Tally's kind of perverted. Anyway.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed. He had top, and now it's ours. I've got everything. You know. Really. There's even some data.
How's...
If you're concerned, maybe...
It was good talking with you.
Fuck.
Sounds good. Next time
The problem with being faster than light is you can only live in darkness. Well, this is a great start to the fucking episode.
My manual is ready whenever you are.
Circle is not run, X is run.
How are you doing, Liara?
He had top, and now it's ours. I've got everything. You know.
Have you found anything useful
The
yet?
Shadow Broker. There's even some data.
Okay.
How's Farron? You gonna be okay?
I don't know. If you're concerned, maybe you should. Or maybe he was just grasping.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker?
I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look.
I'll talk about us, Liara.
A fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
You know, I didn't come down here just to talk about data.
For 3 times in a row.
You have someone. I spent 2 years hunting for the Shadow Broker. I need to find out what happens next. Maybe someday we'll be together. But for now, you deserve to be happy.
At least let me take you out of here. You can see the new Normandy. Maybe have a drink.
I'd like that.
Good. Get your things and come on up.
There.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
I can't articulate it, but Liara did. But in all the times I've played through, I've always believed that only Ashley gave you a reason to break up with her. After streaming this, I realized that both her and Liara give you a reason to break it off. I'd explain it, but I cannot articulate myself well.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask me to record any parts of our conversation where my eyes do that freaky black eternity thing.
Of course he did.
Oh, I need to feed my fish.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well.
Did you see my models? I'm very proud of them.
Something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
Thank you.
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett?
Yeah, voice of General Shepard, portrayed Soap and Price.
Return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Well, even though Commander Shepard puts on a brave facade, he's afraid. Just like Arthur Morgan.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but...
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
I saved some of them. Not enough. And the Collectors will keep hitting colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done. You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want. What are you fighting for? A chance to give Miss Vaz Normandy a homeworld?
Damn it, because yes, I want to give Tali a chance to shot at home, not through war with the Geth. Yeah. Where else is important? But Tali?
Tali is important to me.
And she's been awestruck since you brought her onto the Normandy 2 years ago.
You could have mentioned that at the time.
I was naive, Shepard, but not that naive. I had a vested interest in not adding more competition. I hope the two of you find some happiness, Shepard. I should get back to my base, but thanks for inviting me up, Shepard.
I'm sorry it has to end like this, Liara, but I don't know. May you find happiness.
Come back soon.
Alright, let's wrap up the fucking loyalty quests. And I'm not going to go on for too long tonight about the average length I normally go for. Because I got school tomorrow, and if it snows, that means the fucking highways are going to be jammed. Miss Chambers.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Could you feed my fish? Back from female camp. From Urnat Darg. Dear human, the clan leader told me how to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled my quad out of the fire when I got caught and poisoned over at the Werlock camp. Thanks. Next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't. Unless I go into a blood rage or something. I got to go to the female camp after I recovered, and it was pretty good. I was actually thinking of joining the Blood Pack before this happened. I think I'm going to stay here instead. Urnat Darg, Scout 2nd Class. Glad it worked out for you, pal. Need to feed my fish first. Please don't be dead. They were alive in the cutscene, but cutscenes can be deceiving. And they're alive. Ah, right. I've got to remember to come back up here in Mass Effect 3. After a certain point. Oh, I know some... You know, I want to talk to someone real quick, and then we'll finish the loyalty quests. I hope there's enough time to do that tonight. Because I also need to go hunting for those materials. Miss Goto.
There you are.
Hey.
Tali is so cute. You're all she talks about, in that sweet rainbows and butterflies kind of way. She loves you, Shepard. Be good to her.
I will.
Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
Give it a game.
The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I'm sure you will. Ooh. Nah, next time. Okay, so now it's just Garrus Samara's Thane, not Zane, Zaid, and Kasumi.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Miss Chambers. Wait. Does this one have the mass relay? Please have the mass relay. I think I'm stuck here. Yeah, that one didn't have the mass relay. Doesn't have the mass relay. Shit. Okay. If I'm lucky, I won't...
Only half our fuel remains.
Okay, so I'll go Zaid, Samara, and then I'll head back to the Citadel to help the final three guys. Final three teammates. Zoria. Mud, sweat, and spores is how Blue Sun's mercenaries characterize the planet that gave birth to their home office. This lush garden world is known for its heavy plant and fungal life, creating spectacular jungle zones over much of its 8 continents. Despite persistent problems with rot and rust, Zora attracts investors and corporations from all through the galaxy, since it has exploited only a fraction of its potential resources. The Blue Suns dominate security contracts on Zoria so much that residents describe them less like a monopoly and more like a conquering regime. Ugh. Definitely gonna want to bring Tali. Not just saying that because she's my favorite character.
Tapping it. The Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close.
Change weapon.
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
No.
Command to Bravo. Take a position. Likely these people are not runaways. Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
Hell yeah! Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, bulletproof fauna.
Reinforcements incoming. We got facts.
Take that. One down.
Ooh, 6,000.
All squads, fall back.
Something over. Nope. Oh, I still got my black hole launcher. Good.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there.
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
We'd better get moving.
You're at the southern axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse, now!
They know we're here. Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Squad Charlie, Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
We don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead. I'm gonna kill Vito.
You're endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I had to knock you the hell out. But thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vito dies, whatever the cost.
My shield's
trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
We're here to free these people. We're going in.
I knew this was a mistake. If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
I don't know what I was expecting to find behind me, but you never know. Someone's a little toasty.
The doors won't open until the fire's out.
No, you won't. Don't you know who I am? I'm Commander fucking Shepard.
We can use this.
Ooh. Now we go after him, Zaid.
This should come in handy.
Eyes up front.
What the fuck? As cool as the flamethrower is, I'd rather have a black hole gun instead. God damn it, now I gotta...
First person to bring me Masani's head gets something special in their paycheck.
Ooh, is it a Christmas bonus?
Yes!
You brought Shepard, and you still don't have a chance. I took your blue sun, I took your red. Now I'm taking it again.
Want some more?
Take a knee there, Zaid, and maybe I'll forgive you after. Let the loser die, Shepard. You can walk out of here alive. Never shall come here, Zaid. Did you forget who Get ready, Zaid. Here is
Ooh, I need to watch out for this. Shit. I hate flamethrowers so much. I guess I should specify I hate him in this game.
first person to bring me Masani's head gets something special in their paycheck. You brought Shepard with you, and you still don't have a chance.
God.
I took your blue suns. I took your life. Now I'm taking
Down you go. That fuel tank's coming loose. Shoot it! Bring it down on top of them.
Got one.
That's it! Shoot it down! Calm down.
I think that got him.
No better.
I'll have their shield.
Weapons ready.
Loud and clear.
With you, Shepard.
Various industrial bits. Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Not this time, Saeed, you son of a bitch. See you in another 20 years.
You just cost me 20 years of my life.
Does it look like I care particularly in any ways, I
Ah! Son of a bitch! Ah!
You kind of deserve
You
that.
started this fire, Zaid. It makes sense that you'll burn in it.
Yeah, screw you. Now come on, get me out of this shithole.
I'm not sure I need a man like you on my ship.
If you didn't need me, Cerberus wouldn't have paid my fee. I'll do what I was paid to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Now stop screwing around. Let's go.
You put your own goals ahead of the mission. That's not the way this works.
I've survived this long watching my own back. No time to worry about anyone else.
Not on this ship, Saeed.
You're part of a team now, Zaid. There's no way we can do this unless we're all working together.
You have a point. I'm not done with Vito. But I can put that behind me long enough to get your mission done. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's get you to the medbay. I've never played a Renegade playthrough just because I can't bring myself to betray Shepard's friends. Oh, yeah. Because in the Renegade route, you just betray way too many people. Especially in Mass Effect 3. Eldfill Ashland refinery on Zoria has been liberated, though the company will have to spend millions to rebuild. Although Vito Santiago escaped, Saeed has accepted Shepard's command and appears focused on the mission.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you.
Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I kind of wish they recorded two different lines depending on if you talked to Joker there or just walked up to check on him. Oh, does Mordin say the funny thing now?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic
Makes
augmentation
sense.
widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Can they be saved?
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No,
I do.
No culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
Oh, goodbye. I thought this said good.
What is it about the Collector's modification that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations.
True.
No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
And then once you use them for what you wanted to use them, you discarded them and they got pissed for it.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what Collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in Collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I
That's
am
what I was
the
looking
very
for,
model
but
of
one
a
he can be funny.
scientist Salarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Thank you, Mordin.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Mordin.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Thank you for joining. Let's see, there's some stuff I can afford. I'm gonna hold off on that until I go resource hunting. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that this episode. Up a floor. Okay, then go help Samara. And then back to the Citadel. To help Samara, I need to get into disguise. It'll do. Do I need to do this? No. Am I gonna do it? Yes. Was there a new message? It could happen to you. From Elkos mail routing. Adrel lay in the ocean, dying from Kepral's syndrome, and had a dream. In his dream, the Enkindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. The Drell saw the wakes and eddies and saw that sometimes the Enkindlers swam alongside him, limbs raking the water, while other times he was alone. The Drell saw that the times he was alone were the hardest times in his life. He asked the Enkindlers, why was this one abandoned? The Enkindlers answered, their light shining brightly, you were never abandoned. In those difficult times in your life, it was our bodies that bore you through the water. That's an actual thing in the Bible, right? Or like, someone was talking to Jesus, and like he asked Jesus that sometimes he was next to him, and sometimes he wasn't, and the times he wasn't, it was the hardest time. And it was like Jesus was like, "Oh, I was there. I was helping. I was like carrying you, or something like that." For not being religious, I sure know a little bit about that. Anyway, they can. Oh yeah, the Drell awoke and found his Kepral's syndrome cured. I don't know why I'm tripping my tongue over that. If you follow the light of the Enkindlers, it can happen to you too. Where the Enkindlers go, we shall follow, and where their light is the sun, we shall be the stars around them. Send this message to 6 beings for your acquaintance, and your greatest wish shall come true. Right. Concerns, Keepers. From Corbin. I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers if I found anything, and this is important. See those scans you took? It turns out Keepers are bioengineered, and based on my comparison to some of that material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago, by the same people who made Sovereign. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older, with the Keepers as organic guardians. And what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something, some signal or something, about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time the signal went off, would be around the time the Protheans disappeared, and it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you'd want to know. Nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me. Corbin. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. I think I brought this up before, but I'm going to bring it up again. I wonder how many of these nebulas? What's the plural for nebula? Anyway, I wonder how many of them are actually in our galaxy. I know the Horsehead and Hourglass ones are. There's Omega. I always lose track of where Omega is. Just like Hunter. Ha! You'd only get that joke if you've seen The Bad Batch. Sorry if you heard that second voice, someone was out here. He fucking snuck up on me. Now, if my headset wires can just stay like that, I would very much appreciate it. Oh, I didn't put on the ultimate disguise. The, ooh, pardon me. The Terminus Systems armor. Holy shit, I never brought... I'm sorry, Samara. I'm gonna hold off until I unlock here.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Shepard's supposed to be dead.
Something for everyone. He also sold me this spice rack. It's like a mining scanner. That's great.
Restrained exasperation. End is not.
Fuck off, Batarian. Ooh. Oh shit! There was another. Oh, I'm not gonna go back to the Normandy just to equip a piece of armor. I'll make sure to do that after the mission.
Come on, let me in.
Some of this reminds me of life on the flotilla. Cramped and crowded with no real privacy. And the people don't work together toward a common goal. There's no sense of family here. Just fear.
Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Let's see where it's taking you.
Miss T'Loak.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
See, it may not look it, but I'm wearing a disguise underneath this armor. We'll catch her yet. Sorry, Samara, didn't mean to smack into ya. I guess that makes sense. If he's gone, he can't restock what's... If he's gone, he can't exactly restock.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
Just, don't blow up the station in the process, yeah? Yeah. Ma'am?
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I believe you.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Of course. I know this is gonna be painful, but...
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
To talk about her at least?
No. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. I swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
I should ask that
she
first.
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We will bring justice to the one who did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative? How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just
Nothing you need to be sorry
miss her
about.
so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Hell, if anyone understands what it's like to have a loved one ripped away from you, it's Shepard. At least this Shepard.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me for. But I never worked with it.
You know, I'd say that looks like a marker from Dead Space, but I can't really tell.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human.
Do sorry count as female?
When we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me, with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Ooh. Were you sitting in a tree?
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Sounds like quite the kill. Who was it? Who was that famous killer who was like who like no one assumed he was a woman? He killed exclusively women, and no one, and like they never assumed he was bad just because he was super disarming.
Close the hologer.
Was it Charles Manson?
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creatives. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peer. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Sounds very dangerous.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect.
I don't think it's symbiotic.
It would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
I don't think it's symbiotic. Symbiosis is when two species cooperate because they benefit off of each other. This doesn't seem like symbiosis. Because what is there to gain from having an Ardat Yakshi who kills its mate among your people? I think I said that right.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
I'm the bait.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Well.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
Not at the moment.
I should go.
Don't worry. We're a little over halfway there. Honestly, I'm surprised Shepard isn't #1 on the Blue Sun's shit list. VIP only.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Operation Seduce the Ardatyachi is... well, I guess I should ask you a few questions.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
I do. I'm just stating that there's going to be a very narrow window, and if either of us screw up...
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with
Halax Vayenya.
Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Alright. Operation Seduce the Ardatyachi is go.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
I appreciate the trust, Samara. I won't let you down. Yes, I know I'm talking to a video game character. Shush.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
You know, it probably doesn't help that I've never been in a nightclub in real life. But it's a video game.
Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you.
Watching
you use it.
Back off,
Lady
dude.
asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
Now it is.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Anytime. Seems like in a nightclub, security should be ever vigilant.
Hey.
Hey!
You mess up horribly, but Shepard does the funniest dance if you go with this one.
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
People are going ham in here.
Everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again.
Who is... where
Talk to people.
is the dude?
Are you sure this
Are we that close to Afterlife? There he is.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Just calm down a bit, man.
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moira is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
Sounds dangerous.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're going to make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity.
Terminal eternity.
Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity.
Terminal
In that
eternity.
order, just work them into a sentence.
Terminal and eternity. Alright.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moira. I'm ready to head out.
The first time I played this, I messed up this section horribly.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place.
I'm sure you say that to all the hot
Over here
guys.
in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I don't like music. Expel 10.
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
You mean like with a little if you know what I mean?
What do you think of Hal?
Ow, that hurt my nose.
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Oh, we share some interests, do we? What do you think of art?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Like Belcourt Forte.
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you watch the violent ones? How about Vienya?
You know Vienya?
My favorite. The 2 actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
You know, I'm something of a traveler myself.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I love the danger.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Power is its own reward.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Totally sounds like a good idea. Help me, Samara.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
You got a Krogan sculpture?
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Don't like that it keeps...
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Anything up here I can scan? No?
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Remember, kids, winners don't do drugs, and drugs don't do winners. And, no, wait.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
No. Safety is a lie.
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
We're nothing. There you are, Samara.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Did you hear the elevator in the background?
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games.
Is that the voice actress for Jack? I'll have to look that up later.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Can't. Fifth surprise, bitch.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you?
Commander Shepard.
Oh no. I see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
The bitch herself found a little helper.
Bingo, we got a winner. But it's too late for you, Morinth.
Morinth!
At least wait for me to get out of the way, Samara.
Mother, do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother, you made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime is being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. But they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
No.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Like it was a choice for me.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Yeah.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Fucking splat like a watermelon.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Alright.
Let's go.
Samara has dealt with the Ardat Yakshi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally. Loyalty at the Justicar beyond question, given the parent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard. Better than hoped, Cerberus activities will not be affected further by the presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justicar's mission completed. Unfortunately, body of Ardat Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality could have been useful. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. See, the problem with you idiots in Cerberus is you think you can control shit that you have no way of controlling. Can't control Arachni, can't control Thorian creepers, can't control husks. Hey, Tally. Worst nightclub ever. Alright, now to Citadel space. Technically, I'm already in Citadel space.
Is that Shepard? Shepard's supposed to be dead.
Oh, also be careful not to overfeed them. You can overfeed your fish. Alright, let's get back to the superior skin. Screw it, let's run with this. There we go. By 5% or fall on 10%. I will take the 10% increase, thank you very much. Oh, I'm missing just one. I wonder if I can buy that from somewhere. Hey, Samara.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Do you want a bear hug?
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Was that a little hypocritical?
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
True. So now,
what will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists.
Or I guess it wasn't a retcon.
Perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
True.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace.
If you say so.
No small part to you.
Well, I'm glad I could help. Got something stuck in my throat. Did I talk to you after our little...
How may I help you, Commander?
I did.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
I don't know. I don't know why it's funny. Alright, you got anything new to say, Goto?
I was just thinking about you.
And I was momentarily thinking about you.
It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter.
It was.
She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. You really dodged a bullet down there. It took us to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did.
Yeah, sometimes even stubborn people need to be kicked in the face.
One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Well, I'm here.
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how KG and I met. We never did turn it into our employers.
And I am sure they appreciated that full-heartedly. I'm being sarcastic, I'm sure their employers hated them. Stop wigging out, headset. Insert Eiffel 52 reference there. Unless... you got anything else to say? No? Okay then. No, why am I heading back there? Thankfully the load times aren't that long. Heck, the size of Mass Effect 2 was so big that on the original 360, I don't know if it was the same for the PlayStation 3, but on the original 360, it came in 2 discs. Same thing with Dead Space 2 was really interesting. Professor Solus.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Is this the funny one?
Actually, wanted to talk.
Yes, it is.
Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Past relationship with Talizora makes dalliance attractive as stress release. Still, recommend caution. Quarrying an immune system weak could kill her.
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Talizora acquired antiseptic. Recommend you self-sterilize as well. Oral contact with tissue dangerous. Take precautions. Also forwarding advice booklet to your quarters. Valuable diagrams, positions comfortable for both species, erogenous zone overviews. Can supply oils or ointments to reduce discomfort. Gave ED electronic relationship aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
You're joking with me.
Wait a minute, Borden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream. Mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
I'm not just doing it as stress relief. I do care about Tali. I love the interactions with Borden so much. Alright, you got something to say, Joker?
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish all lithe and sexy and... never mind.
Joker, you want no part of that, trust me.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
From everything Samara told me, it's not pleasant. It's not like being with Liara or any other Asari. Alright, let's go help Thane and Vicarion.
place to start looking. Also, according to CSEC, a drill recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
I don't have one. I'm not a biotic.
Oh. Well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans are all racist.
How's that being racist?
Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Do you think a Geth would stand out?
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy.
I know CSEC too well to believe that's true.
I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Seriously, death battle between Agent 47 and Thane Krios.
Yes?
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Define gently.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding CSEC. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that, or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside CSEC. Maybe you can nail his ass.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Thank you, Captain. Ooh, actually, there might be some more stuff over here.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong. Horizon has become the latest and largest human-settled world to disappear in the wave of lost colonies. As before in such cases, the human representative to the council has requested... The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain council membership.
Oh, hey.
However, she suggested an announcement could come soon.
Hopefully it's the Volus, because like I said, it'd be like if we didn't make, Alexander Hamilton. I don't know how his name escaped me. It'd be like if we didn't make Alexander Hamilton our first treasurer.
Emotions at Shepard's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed to see him return, others believe his false death was a betrayal.
Understandable. It wasn't a betrayal, though, and it wasn't false. I did die. Just Cerberus knows how to bring people to life. As much as it sucks.
2 years after a Geth attack nearly destroyed it, the colony of Zeus...
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I wish you could do something like that in Mass Effect 3.
This looks like the place.
I just talked to him on the Wards Market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
The Wards Market? Why would you come to a Zakara Ward warehouse?
He said they're out of stock and I should go here. He didn't say anything about a service order.
Without a service order, I really can't help you.
Ugh.
Poor guy's just trying to get a refund.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So,
Which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
Ah. That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mountains!
Why don't you two find somewhere else to skulk?
Just like that? You're not getting paid for this. What's the point of hiring protection if they won't protect you?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
Uh-oh.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
How the hell did Harkin end up being the Fade?
Well, he got fired from C-Sec a while back. He used his knowledge of C-Sec and their systems to help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Fade was born, so to speak.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? You sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I've been trying to get this refund for 2 years. 2 years! I'm not giving up now.
You'd get a lot farther in life if you just held on to your service orders and receipts.
Well, not every last one of them, but for major purchases, yes. Is this the Elcor? Yeah. I know I made the joke already, but like I said, I prefer Shakespeare and the original Klingon. They're screwed now. They got 3 snipers coming after them. Do you have... No, you have warp. I think I also said this before, but I really like how well paced the side missions are in Mass Effect 2. They're long enough to do to feel like an accomplishment, but just short enough that doesn't drag on too long.
There he is.
Shepard?
Hey, Harkin.
Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them! Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you. Please don't attack.
Retargeting. Battle systems engaged. Movement on.
Shields down.
Allied force casualties. Shields offline. System failing.
Getting out of fire. I'm on it. dropped! Look out!
Nope. Not what I meant to do.
Disengaging threat orbital detection. Excuse me.
Pressure punch through their armor.
Impact event. System
On your six.
I'll be there.
Change weapon.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
I need cover. Scratch one. Enemies on our left.
Very well. As I must.
Oh, I should have given him the mantis. Oops. Oh, never mind, he's got it.
You got it.
As you will.
I know what you mean when you say "as you will," but it's kind of an odd thing to say when I'm telling you to recall to my position.
I'm on it. Shot.
Battle system simulator offline. Requesting.
Alright, let's not mess this up. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Because if they shoot you, it kicks you out.
Get ready.
There we go.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Let's go.
Getting close.
Target right. It will be done.
Switch up. You got it. One less to worry about. Change weapon. Light him up. I need cover.
One falls.
attack overhead. Watch out. Step up.
He's going nuclear. I love doing that so much. It's so satisfying.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
I don't know, Garrus, you tell me. There it is.
So, Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off. Did you see that?
Is he?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
Is he holding his rifle like a handgun? You see, Shepard, when you hold rifle like handgun, you become more accurate for fear of recoil. I don't know, that was...
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex, heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless. Unlike everyone he betrayed, he'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Garrus, you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I know you don't like it, Shepard, but I have to do this.
No, you don't.
Is there no other way?
Maybe, but this is personal. I'll pull the trigger and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
What are you going to do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need him hurt to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
Just don't turn into the monster you're hunting there, dude.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Well, I guess I'm not going to be doing any mineral hunting tonight, depending on how this is going.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Why don't you...
Christ, Garrus.
Harkin's going to regret this.
Ah, crap. 2 heavy mechs, incoming. Do you really think you can take me down, Shepard?
Yeah. Good for crowd control, bad for everything else. Ow.
As I must.
Nope, shit.
Targeting orders acknowledged. Rerouting power.
So much climbing.
You were close, but not close enough.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Ooh.
That had to hurt. Maybe you should just tell us what we want to know.
Maybe. I still haven't heard what you want.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, please, for the love of Christ, for once in your life, be reasonable.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me!
Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
You think the city would have had a failsafe in case someone wanted him to expose someone, like he'd have a code word or phrase or something?
Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we can do this again real soon.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
Now's not the time to be cheeky. Should have said that a little sooner.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. We're pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
It's just not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
Garrus, do you remember none of what our talks were about on the SR1? Literally, the whole point was...
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this. Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. But Lily, isn't this what our talks on the SR1 were about? You not taking the easy way?
There.
Doing things the right way?
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
Where was he keeping that second sniper rifle? It's literally the one he has on his back.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Not this time, Garrus.
Listen, Sidonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you?
Just...
Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick, and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
Don't do it, Garrus.
You've got to let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just... go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Sidonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
It's for the best, Garrus.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray. I don't know what to do with gray.
Can't agree with you there,
You've got to go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything. Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
Garrus' traitor has been found and dealt with, leaving Garrus clear-headed for the mission. Operatives in C-Sec will ensure no criminal charges are filed against him or Shepard, may be able to co-opt Harkin's criminal network, sending agents to investigate. I think I can get EDI to say something.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
But this is a ceremonial item of my people.
Sir, it's a 15-centimeter serrated blade.
You humans are all racist.
How... Anyway. Oh, actually. Shit. Turian Renegade. If it can be fired, Garrus knows how to use it. His weapon and power damage increase dramatically. Long hours alone against possible odds have conditioned Garrus' health and kept his powers sharp. I'll take the weapon damage. Armor piercing and overload. Shit. Thank you, EDI.
According to C-Sec reports, Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending.
Sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes?
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported to Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
And you guys never thought to put up anything to keep him?
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people.
Increase the safety of your station, people.
Take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was.
And here's the reason I brought Tally with me.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Shepard.
Laugh it up, Tally.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
Ixnay on the assassination I forget how Big Latin works.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Okay, I need to go pee real quick. I'll be back in a moment. The king has returned. What am I the king of? I don't know.
The recent attack on Horizon has other council species looking
Ah, oh, what the fuck's in my eye? Ah. Oh, that's so uncomfortable. Ah, fuck.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well, okay, that might be more difficult. No, that's fine. I got some Quarians who can strip the copy protection. Just cost more. Yeah, I got the package. It'll be there. Don't worry. I'll deliver it myself. That won't happen. You can count on me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You won't be disappointed. Well, I just need a bit... Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You've always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
We can protect you, dude.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Oh, before we continue.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard... Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Just give me one.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Anyway.
Tell me about Kelly.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios, he asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
True. But beating yourself up over it doesn't help stuff. What matters... Hold on, I gotta ask some... The janitor is in here. And I always had that Krogan sushi thing stuck in my inventory for a while.
And I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are efficiently?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs. The Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is the Leia Sonis's gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff that tourists throw garbage in?
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. No, the universe loves diversity.
I don't know, have you watched Star Trek? Almost everyone's a human in that show.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Well, humanoid.
Presidium, check out the Demile flowers across from the conduit. You're coming in very nicely.
How did he know it was called the Conduit? No one but Shepard and company knew it was called the Conduit.
complaints about the Grim Terminus Alliance games. So what if you can capture and beat slaves? It's just a game.
Grim Terminus GTA.
What do you want?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What? I told you. Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand.
It's for drinking, dude.
At all. Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
You're welcome. I feel bad for the poor guy. He sounds so betrayed. Are the two Asari over here? He said, hopefully. Either it's bugged or I'm not doing something right. Because they should have showed up by now. Anyhow.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum? Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
So he bribes you.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight. And if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Does Shepard have a limp, or am I imagining things?
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if C-Sec gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Should he be the good cop, or should he be the bad cop? Yeah, I've always been bad cop. He'll be bad. He can be bad
Convince him
cop.
that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a corpse.
True. Just make him piss his pants a
None of
bit.
these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Hi, I'm Commander Shepard. I'm gonna be interrogating you for today. If you have enough renegade for that, that'll be the fastest interrogation ever.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
You apparently haven't noticed we're not C-Sec. No deals, no due process, no advocate.
And that's supposed to scare me?
Yeah.
You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Bailey doesn't know you're here. But he will. After we're done.
You're not the only one who can buy off C-Sec, Kellum.
What are you, Frog Boy? His little apologist? What?
He's the best fucking
You got
assassin
more
in the
meat
galaxy.
confessing?
You should show him some
Bleak
respect.
shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, didn't think you had the balls.
I've got him. I'm just not going that route tonight. because I'm not angry enough yet.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
Elias, if we were after you, we'd have already put a bullet in your head. Running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
Alright then.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
All right, fucking quit it. Ain't worth this. Joram Talid, Turian running for office on the Zakira War. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
Thanks for the info, Elias. I'm sure you'll feel better tomorrow.
Better than you will, asshole. When I get my comlink back, I'm gonna...
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
Plus, he'll never run into Spectre.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Sorry, just when it gets to that Krogan, cut your balls off and sell him to a Krogan bit. I have to do it.
End organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
That's total bullshit. Is it our fault that C-Sec need people who happen to be human? Is it our fault that the Turian fleet got decimated during the Battle of the Citadel, and so the humans decided to take over for a while? Fuck you.
We need to stop this assassination. Can you get us to the 800 blocks?
Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
I think this is the shortest of the loyalty missions. Well, I guess there's no resource hunting tonight. That's assuming I can beat Kasumi's loyalty mission quickly, but I don't think so.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
It's been wonderful talking with you all.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Sorry, I've listened to what he has to say. I've listened to what he says, but if I don't respond fast enough, it's a game over. It ends the loyalty mission, and then I don't get Thane's loyalty.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Have you sent him call yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position, ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Ow.
No problem so far. Do you have the target? Target in sight.
I swear, Shepard walks with a limp.
Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble. I see him. I'm following. No problem so far. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes. Target in sight. Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, who are you?
Holy shit, Yuri
What are you doing
Lowenthal?
back here?
Can I have your autograph?
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss see you.
Don't worry. The fuck? It's the first time I ever saw that happen.
Kolyat!
I thought Krogans were supposed to be badass.
I saw.
This is badasses.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec.
Notice you're not talking to the human who's trying to save your ass.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
See?
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need. What the hell?
On the contrary.
Delete. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Remember this the next time you're going to campaign as anti-human.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them, eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Goliath, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Goliath and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Thane has dealt with his son. He should be clear of any further distractions from the mission. Thane's personal matter revealed troubling issues with Citadel politics. May have to support Elias Kellum and similar criminals to counteract anti-human bias. Bailey at CSEC offers a possible recruiting opportunity. Fuck off, elusive man. Oh, that's what concussive shots are. Okay.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Just let it go. Please.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
Those guys were criminals.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Alright, let's go help Kasumi.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you. You got anything to say on the matter, Joker?
Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yeah, it'd be really awesome to have an N7 leather jacket in real life, but I can only imagine how much that would cost. Nope. Thank you for my daughter. From Diana. Commander Shepard, Arya T'Loak told me where to send this. I'm Neff's mother, Diana. We talked when you came to investigate her death. Arya also told me that a dead Asari woman was found in one of the wealthy apartments. That she was the one who killed my daughter. Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My Neff deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her, but you at least killed the bitch who took what little she had away from me. Gratefully, what little she had away, Jesus. Gratefully, Diana. Glad to hear. Feed the fish. Then Kasumi. Then Thane. And then Kasumi's loyalty mission. I think I'm gonna re-equip the recon hood. I just like the look of it too much. So where am I missing that last model?
Hey, Shepard.
Hey, Kasumi.
I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine.
Eventually.
I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
You could ask him.
Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I'm sure you will. Or you'll just reuse some voice lines. Either or, you're fun to talk with.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Fair enough.
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
Good point, but the gun doesn't have free will.
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
That sounds a little irresponsible, honestly.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
That memory you had before.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser got trembles in the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
That was unique.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You're interesting to talk with, and, well, you seem kind of lonely.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
You're a good man, Thane.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
You're not gonna deprogram in a few moments what you've been trained to do your whole life. It'll take.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Huck.
Solomon Gunn. A pleasure.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
How did you ever contain that situation on Olive?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam! Done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking, at best.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX-700 series. Everything a Vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it. It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information. One sec. That should take care of the barrier. That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go. Ready when you are. Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. We still need that voice sample from Hawk. There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in. Enjoy the party.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet. Found a sample?
No, a credit chit.
Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though. No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough.
Good morning. Time to wake up.
Sorry.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. That should do it. Let's get out of here. That got it. The barrier's down.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. Password required.
Perusa.
Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed. So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far. Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door? Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that. Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone. This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone? Creepy. I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing. How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk! That's impressive. Not sure what it is, though. A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it. Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley. This is nice. Oddly relaxing. Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palaven. For good reason, I say. I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This looks interesting.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open. But you're still going to die, screaming, just like... No!
Have I got your attention?
That shut him up.
Kill them!
Someone's coming. Checking blueprints. There's the landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now! We've been spotted.
Going dark. Damn it! We have to find another way.
Take a seat.
Get covered!
These are full of fuel. It's easily enough to blast through the wall. That got it.
Don't let them out of there with my property.
Over there!
Kill Solomon's cousin. Bring the girl to me. You're actually wonder of
Murderer! Going silent. Hostile contact.
Now what's this?
See that?
Lost shield.
Could have done this the easy way, Goldblum. Allow me to show you the hard way.
Look left. I can take down the shield. Look left. Up ahead.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
a shot. Here we go. Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
Go straight ahead.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please. Kasumi. Destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
If it's that important to you, keep it. Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist. I think I want this. Thanks, Shepard.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.